I think I'm personally a bit too defensive of a player to go for really hard tempo, simply because I try to cover all my bases.
Yeah, I mean, like, depends on what other takes you want to give them. How much does it cost? It's just a 300 and you get a lot of tempo out of it, right?
Yeah. But in the end, I think my safer playstyle than some do actually is paying some dividends at least. In the last
Very
game,
deep.
I only survived that round because I had 2 packs of fangs going after that boat and delayed it for almost ever. And I
Oh,
also
wow.
had that missile that delayed it a tiny bit more. And then it was slowed and couldn't approach the marksman as quickly as it probably would have loved to under the debuff. All of those safety bits, like if you had a
Yeah.
stronger push, it would have worked. Even then, we still have a lot of HP. But then there's a basis there. You have some chaff, you have some sledges, you have a marksman on that side. It starts working out. But of course, each unit spent on that is not tempo. It is covering your basics against potential tower snipes and the like. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna play some forts with
Oh,
range
okay.
and elite.
If you're gonna play forts, then I should probably be playing. I should be making sure you get to that comp. So I'm taking the steel balls, the fangs, and the missile specialist to make sure we are
Oh,
going to hit the
missile
enemies hard.
specialist.
Yeah. Have you played with that yet?
I've heard about it. I didn't play with it.
All right, you're gonna see it live and in color here. That's an Arclight start if I've ever seen one. We are playing on normal.
I probably should have taken crawler ball cost control, but you know.
I mean, that's a decent start, I think.
It's absolutely a decent start. Then again, you know.
Metas change all the time, basically.
Don't mind if I just. I forgot to unlock the sell button before buying 2 fangs.
Oops.
I mean, it doesn't matter, it's just gonna delay my Arclight cells. It's
Oh
fine.
boy, my opponent is playing real far behind. I think we may actually have some carry arcs almost on the line if this continues, but let's see what he does before I make any calls.
Probably some marksman.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, but...
And he's a Typhoon Specialist. Typhoon
Instead,
Specialist...
he adds another Mustang.
What?
Yeah,
What?
maybe he's going for a Saber Stang as a unit comp. Like, that is decent.
I'm playing against the Saber spec. You're playing against the Typhoon spec.
Oh, you are correct. Well, in that case, I completely don't understand it. Sorry.
Yeah, about that. You've looked at my opponent's spec. He's adding Mustangs while he's waiting at Typhoon.
Well, there's actually jack diddly nothing for these steel balls to do other than the tower.
And tank.
Yeah, and tank, of course. But they're not really doing that, they are being done that for. If that word makes any amount of sense. They're having that done to them. Maybe that is the better way to put it. Alright, assassin balls are taking the tower as the Arclight engages the clump of stang.
Oh, that's one happy Arclight if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Well, I've had a lot of very happy carry Arclights in my life.
I don't know, I just find Arclights boring and annoying.
I mean, did I ever show you some of the carry carry fort boards that I've built?
I don't know. I'm not saying they're bad. I just find them annoying to deal with.
I mean, sure, carry arcs are annoying to deal with. That's the whole point of why they're good, in my opinion. Yeah, let's just take the Farseer as an overall good unit to have. And now I have 2 missile strikes. So, how about I do this, and I do this.
That's the missile specialist. I thought it was the mine specialist. Ooh. That's just rude.
Yes. This
That's
is
just
rude.
I hope it's not too far back, but yeah, that's just rude, man. I'm still not convinced I'm winning, by the way, but they're just freaking rude. And I put my Parseer way too forward. Oh well.
Just give the thing range and it's going to stay further behind.
I don't need to. I don't need to. My opponent has solved the problem for me. Do you see it?
Oh, I see, yeah.
My opponent solved the problem for me.
Anyway, next round you see the arc light in that flank. If you could just put some crawlers there next round to cover it from the other side, that would be neat.
Yeah, okay. Oh, do you want crawlers? Do you want tanks?
Crawlers are probably better in this specific situation. I've
Because
tracked
they
my
can make
opponent's
vertical
scope.
tanks and eventually give them shields so they can't get central missile.
But I'm gonna lose this round. My opponent bought 2 scorps.
I mean, got one, bought one probably, but yeah.
But I did drag a lot of army along with myself here.
That's good, that's good. Really a lot, actually.
I mean, you should be able to wipe this out with the storms.
Yeah. The only even remotely scary thing is the Scorpion.
Well, it's the only thing, period.
Yeah. I mean, that was a pack of Mustangs, but yeah, what is it going to do? Anything useful here? No, I'm just gonna skip for money. Thank you.
Do I continue the carrier route? Do I think I can pull that off against somebody with Scorpion? Well, I said have fun, so let's have fun. If you remember, please cover my crawlers. That would be very nice.
Which crawlers you say?
In the middle flank.
Yeah, but I still,
cover the outlet,
I still
I mean.
think that vertical fang would be better, no?
Hey, I'm not sure. I think the crawlers might just walk through that, but go try it.
Like, I'm gonna drop you a vertical fang because then I can shield it later.
Mm-hmm. Alright. We are going crazy today. How crazy you ask? Plenty. That is such an annoying flank in 2v2.
Yeah, like it's an arclight and 2 packs of chef, and it's causing so much havoc.
Unfortunately, I am losing absolutely everything to the Scorpions. There's no, like, I've invested too much into flanks to win this. I'm hoping you can win it big.
I think I'm losing, by the way.
That is not what I wanted to hear. Because I am losing big. Big. Oh, he bought Farseer anti-missile. Any chance you can just sell the storms and be happy he invested into a useless tech?
I could. Or I could go into range overload, mass recruitment.
I mean, go do what you want.